Hey guys. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, guys? I'm back. Back with another one. Anyway, before we get started, you know I'm a foodie. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm back with this banana nut bread. Come on, banana nut bread right here, guys. I'm gonna leave the description down below. If you want to make some banana nut bread, I'm gonna leave a link down below. My secret is I don't use sugar. For are you pre-diabetic, diabetic people, at this age, you watching the sugar. I make mine with cinnamon applesauce. Not that that's not sweet, but hey, check it out, banana nut bread. Okay, banana nut bread. So let's get on to the topic today. Before we get started, I want to say a shout out for today's sponsor is going to be Mommy Money Goals. There's a website, mommymoneygoals.com, or you can go on her IG and you can follow her directly for a free business consultation. So I do have I'm hoping you guys can hear me. I'm testing out this little $20 cheap Bluetooth mic I have because I do have a nice expensive Yeti right here. Hey, but guess what? This is the money thing. For whatever reason, my professional Yeti is not hooking up to my Mac. So I've been troubleshooting. So for now, I'm gonna use this one. I'll probably come back with it. I have a couple of mics. I'm gonna just play with them until I get the audio right. I think the lighting is okay. I kind of like it. Listen, I'm trying not to overthink this. I'm just trying to go with the flow, guys. So, like I said, shout out to Mommy Money Goals. DM her on IG or follow her to get a business consultation. I'm just trying out here. Hey, you know the economic climate, how it is. Buy black, support one another, shout out each other. I mean, that's probably the most beautiful thing that's going to come out of the economic climate that we are in right now is just getting more content creators supporting each other, right? I'm kind of new to this. I'm not gonna lie. I had another channel that started to monetize. It was actually not me. It's actually my kid, Mini Hype, and that was fun. I did that for about 4 years, and she just grew out of it. Teenagers. I don't want to do that no more. And I just needed something to get my, creative juices going. And I just been stuck like glued to this trial in between my cooking and working and everything else. It's 50-50. Some people are into it, some people are not into it. Some people say they don't want to see him go to jail. Some people say they do want him to go to jail. We're talking about Diddy, right? I don't know. It's a whole bunch of mixed feelings. Did you guys hear rest in peace to Biggie's mother, Miss Valletta Wallace, that I heard Diddy's kids, they showed up at the funeral and that was the issue with Mace. I think it was Justin Combs went and sat next to Mace, and Mace was like, get up out of it, get away from me. Who invited you? Who knows? Maybe she was a mother figure or a grandmother figure to those kids growing up. We don't know the backstory, right? We don't know. I don't have any opinion on it. I have no, when it comes to people's children, I don't have, I'm gonna zip it. I don't have anything to say because, karma is what it is. I don't want someone coming around talking about my kids, so I'm not gonna go there. But what I do wanna But I am curious. First of all, thank you for the support, guys. Thank you for everyone who subscribed to my channel, people who comment on my recipes, people who watched the live last night. I wanted to come back on last night. I had fun, but I was just tired. So I had a little time today, and I'm going to try and come back tomorrow or the day after. I'll figure it out. I'll make it work. I wanted to talk about the trial. So the trial's coming up in 50 days. 50 days, 49 days. They may push it back a couple of days because they're going to say the jury pool, they're going to maybe push it back. They're going to say he doesn't have a right to a fair jury because he's so famous. They released the CNN clip. They're trying to throw that out. I think his lawyer, let's do some math. I'm nosy. I'm being nosy. He got arrested in September, right? So we're in what? March. September. That's 7 months. Roughly. He's been in jail 7 months, right? There's 30 days in a month. So let's say he's been there 200 days, right? Roughly. His lawyer's getting about $8,000 per day. Mark Agaphilia, he's getting anywhere from $5,000 to $8,000 per day. Let's just say I went on the low end, 5,000 per day times 200 days. So that's $1 million. That's $1 million in the hole right now. Which, if he's worth 400 million, well, we don't know if that's liquid or maybe just eating up the equity in his property. I don't really know. So he's got to get that. He's got to get the tape thrown out. The problem with getting the tape, okay, CNN, they sped it up, they cut it, they reversed it, they diced it, it was edited. It's not admissible in court, throw it out. Okay, fine. But then he came on and, like I said, he apologized. But whatever. My whole issue right now, I was wondering, what is going on with Kristina Khorram? Let me see if I can share my screen. Remember I said I'm gonna work on this and try to get better at it. So let's try to see. I'm gonna share my screen while I talk with you guys. Let's add a source, share the screen. Okay, I think I got it. So I'm just gonna lower this one right here. Her. Kristina Khorram. First of all, let's figure out who is she. Who is she? She was the chief of staff. This is according to what media source is this? ChatGPT. Here we go. Me and my ChatGPT. And ChatGPT lies too sometimes. We gotta be careful. Kristina Khorram is the chief of staff of Combs Enterprises, the company founded by Sean Diddy Combs. She has been a pivotal figure in his organization, often referred to as his right hand. In 2021, he praised her, stating that she's been my right hand for at least 8 years and has consistently proven to execute and get it done. Okay. However, she became under scrutiny amid federal charges for trafficking and racketeering. She's not formally charged. Reports say that she played a significant role in all the alleged activities. She's basically the gatekeeper. Okay, she's another Ghislaine Maxwell. So this chick, who's been around for 8 years, right, left man. So this guy right here, Phil, what was his name? Phil someone. Phil Pines, I think that was his name. Phil Pines, okay. He came on the scene. He was his assistant, saying that she would be texting him all kind of crazy. This is according to Rolling Stone. She would be texting him, Wild King Nights. We need, get this, get that, get that, get this, get that. He would run and put it, get the lube, get the drugs, get the cuffs, get the drugs, get the weed, get the this, get that, and he complied. He complied with it. So what I'm saying is, how come she hasn't been formally charged? That's what I'm curious. Or is it because he has to be found guilty first for RICO, and then she would be pulled in as a co-conspirator? Because I heard the co-conspirator is facing, you could get 60 years. You're facing up to 60 years, something like that. Those charges are pretty heavy, right? That's what I think. I think those charges are pretty heavy. Okay, now I'm gonna stop sharing my screen and come back on. Yeah, so that's what I was curious about. I was like, how come there's no charges there? Or is it too soon? Is it too soon? And do the lawyers have enough time to build the case? Let's see. How much time? How much? Let me see. Federal time. Southern District of New York for conspiracy. Conspiracy. I'm just. Not really saying Minimum 20 years for conspiracy, federal conspiracy. Minimum 20 years. I guess it could go up to 60 years. Hmm. I'm not a lawyer. So I just thought that was curious. I mean, what do you guys, do you think she's protected? You think there's not enough evidence? There's a handler, right? There's someone who's a handler who you're not doing all of this. That was the problem with Epstein, right? And once Epstein passed away, the case closed. Anyone else who was um accused or going to be accused, it just disappears. So it's really curious how this one is gonna end up. If you think he's gonna be found not guilty, this trial may take 4 years. It could take 2 to 4 years. It's gonna go through jury pool, then you got to go through discovery, then you got to put evidence. You're gonna bring whoever the first victim, maybe Cassie, who will be pregnant at the time, bring her. And there's two other victims. So it was her, and then they had the superseding indictment. And they brought in two other victims. Who do you think those? Who do you think those two other people are? Do you think it's 50 Cent's baby mother, Daphne Joy? I don't think so. You think it's Young Miami? I don't think so either. They're going back seven. They were going back 7 years, and they added 4 more years. I mean, 12 years. We're going back 12 years. I don't think it's Young Miami. I don't think it's Daphne Joy. Could be a male. I'm assuming it's a female. Could be a male. I don't know. Who you guys believe that last lawsuit with Juice and Odell Beckham? That one was sounding kind of crazy. But she did have a police report, and I heard the attorney just come forward and say the precinct that had the complaint filed with the case with Juicy, that every victim that had came into that police precinct, that every complaint was found not not verifiable. They couldn't verify it. That's weird. One victim, maybe two, but every victim, I found that interesting. You guys know which police department I was talking about? It's called like the Costa Police Department. Let's get the name off the top of my head. Costa. Because there were like safe houses. So in between the safe houses, everyone was going to this one police department filing complaints. And the chief of police kept saying, not found it, not find it, not found it, not enough to prosecute, not enough to do anything. Wow. But if you had some horse tranquilizer, allegedly, I would be loopy. I wouldn't remember anything, and I would be loopy, and the police would probably be looking at me like, "You're on something. You're on something, right?" Sorry, guys. I'm looking up the name of the precinct. I don't remember off the top of my head. I did not take my notes, like I said I was going to do. How come when you're looking for something you can't find it? It'll come back to me later. But yeah, she went like to the hospital and she made a police report and everything, and she was like not found it. And then her attorney was like, "How come every victim that walks into this precinct, nothing is not?" So, that made me raise my eyebrow. I was like, that's interesting. But I'm telling you, man, you missed like a day or two behind this. And what did Jaguar Wright say? What did she say? Did she say anything about being named in it? Did she come forward? Have you guys wondered why they never like no one's ever sued her? Is it because they can't serve her? She's living out of her car or something. They can't serve her. The Contra Costa County Sheriff's Office. Okay, God, that was driving me crazy. The Contra Costa County Sheriff. That's the office where the alleged victim went and made the report. And they were like, it's not founded against Diddy, Drewski, and um, Odell Beckham, the football player. That's in what, Martinez, California? I don't even know where that is. Let me look on the maps. Patina. San Francisco. So it's a little west of San Francisco, north of San Jose. Not that it matters. Doesn't really matter. Interesting. So, no. Let's see. Let me go over here. Anyway, like I said, today's sponsor is Mommy Money Goals. Shout out to her for free business consultation. Our IG is down on the below. You can always write something in the chat if you want me to answer any questions for you. Write in the chat. Any topics you guys want to cover. What did you guys think about Dawn, who said she was from In Vogue, who said she was living in her car for the last 3 years? She was the one that left the group. She went over to Lucy Pearl, Dawn Robinson. She could sing. She could definitely sing. But she said it was very freedom. It was like a freeing. It was a spiritual journey. It was freeing. She wasn't looking for sympathy. She was, car life is a thing, and a lot of people are being minimalist, and a lot of people, like, they live in their trailer, and you see them traveling around the Grand Canyon and everything. Like, I couldn't even imagine the cost of, I couldn't afford to live in LA. Let's keep it, you're chasing your dreams. You want to be an artist. 1 minute you're in the business, you're number one. The next minute, no one remembers you, or you sign a bad contract and you're getting robbed. Those things happen, She seemed very at peace with it, though. What'd you guys think? I'm gonna take a bite of my banana nut bread. What did you guys think about that? Did you feel sad? Did you feel sorry for her? Did she get money? Are people starting to donate her money? She might get a reality TV show, getting back on your feet. I mean, I would think for safety reasons, it's a little scary out here, to be a single Black female of her age, to be out sleeping in your car at night. It's just a lot of crazy people. That was the first thing that came to my mind, not about her mental health, but just, her physical safety. It's got to be stressful. But listen, there's power in prayer. There's a big community. She has a lot of fans. I think she'll get through it. I do. I really do. Everybody also talking about Tiana Taylor. I like her. Her payout she got from her divorce settlement. I don't know why they're still talking about Kendu. They're still talking about Kendu, Mary's ex-husband, what he's getting. Good for him. $30,000 a month. Anyway, guys, listen. It's getting late. I gotta finish cooking. I just wanted to come on real quick and say about Miss Kristina. Why and when is she going to be charged? That's where nobody's really talking about her or saying anything. So I'm a little curious about that. But I'll be back later, guys. I'm gonna jump off for now, and I hope everything's good. See you guys later. Bye. Don't forget to hit that like button, share, subscribe. I appreciate it. Mwah. Later, guys.